Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a window out of a door of an 850. I parked my car overnight at a friend's house in a decent neighborhood of West Little Rock, and I guess some kid thought he needed my computer more than I did, and worthless computer, probably worth 30 to 50 bucks anyway. I lose a window, got a damaged door, got a missing computer, a lot of data. Mean people suck. So let me go ahead and pull a window from a car and show you how that's done. First thing you want to do is pull the door panel. There's a video for that. Pull up the handle, pull the speaker thing, pull a couple screws out of there, a couple screws out of the bottom, but there's a video link below for the door panel removal. Of course, this works a lot better if you have a car that you have power to and you can get the window down a little bit. But at any rate, you want to pull this plastic guard there. You got to pull this open. If you want to keep it, try not to tear that open. And you want to push a pin in here and remove this pin to get this off. Now you want to roll the window down until you see the track attachments here and here. If you can't do that, you can take the motor out and let it down a little bit. So I'm going to pull those 3 bolts out of that motor and drop the window a little bit. When you're working with the window you're going to remove, the window will not power down or roll down unless your switch is plugged in, because all the wires go through that switch to run your window motor. So make sure your door panel is plugged in, then you can roll it down and go from there. Now that the window's down a couple inches, you could see the pin that holds the regulator onto the window track. You got one there and you got one there. Pull those pins out. Try not to drop them down in the door. They're hard to get out. Next, I unscrew this screw right here. I believe it holds this seal in the back side of the door, and for some reason it's almost impossible to get that window out with that seal screwed there. So unscrew that screw. Next, you have to pop the window loose from that regulator thing. It's best to me to use the hook nose, needle nose pliers to pry in there, but pry with whatever you can and pop them loose, and hopefully you won't crack and break the green guide. If you do, get another guide from another vehicle or something like that. The guide on the front side looks good. The guide on the back side looks broken, so I'll try to get another guide from another vehicle. Now I roll the window down all the way to try to get the regulator out of the way, and now I'm going to pivot the window down to try to get it out of the seal. With the window pushed down as far as I could, I went on ahead and removed the gasket from the window. Next, I pulled this window guide up out of the track assembly of the door frame because it's in the way. It won't let the window come out. After you have that track guide out, you can grab the window and lift it up and in, and it comes out of the door frame. Now when you're doing the front window, you don't have to pull any of that seal or nothing out, because you can just pivot the window down, back up, and then lift it right out of the door frame. If you have a broken glass like I do, make sure you have a vacuum cleaner around and you vacuum everything you can before you touch it, because you don't want to get glass shards in your hand. It's irritating and it hurts. So let me go ahead and start vacuuming up some of this glass, and then I'll pull my door panel and pick up with installing this thing. Looks like they damaged my little track guide. Stupid people. Remove all of the screws from the speaker and take the speaker out. It's going to be impossible to get the door panel back on with this speaker in place, because it has this big plastic sound guide on the back of it. Well, the guy jamming the screwdriver in my window frame, he somehow broke my window guide, so I'll need to get one of those from the salvage yard and redo that. And I got the window tracks out, and you need to get down in there and vacuum all the glass out that you can. You really don't want to leave glass down in the door. It'll make noise when you close the door and all that stuff, and you can see the honeycomb support that's down in there as well. So get down in there and vacuum as much of that out as you can. Now I'm going to pull this seal and try to straighten this door out here. I'm going to grab some pliers or something and straighten some of it out here, because I'm probably going to wait around until I find a black door and buy a new door to replace this. Other than that, I'll just go around with this butchered up door a little bit. So I pulled the outer seal, and I'm going to pull this inner seal. It just pulls up, but you want to pull it slow and carefully because you don't want to bend it. Okay, once you get the window set in place and you have them lined up, put your hand on the back side of the window and then push real hard on the window regulator with a tool, a screwdriver or something till you hear it pop and click in. And you do that on the front and the back, and then you want to install your retaining pins. After the retaining pins are installed, go ahead and lower the window all the way down so you can reinstall the door seals and window guide. Okay, since the clip's installed, I put this knockout panel back on, covered that hole back up, set this trim in place. You got to remember it has a track that the door panel sets in. Now I'm going to set the outer trim on the outer side of the door. Now on mine, I'm going to have to redo that window guide another day because they broke that piece that goes here. So I'll go to the junkyard, buy that one off the door that I took apart for this window, and then come back, roll the window down, pull that seal back, put that piece in place, and put that snap pin in it. When you're putting the door panel back on, it's best to guide this in first, push the door as far as you can against the glass. Make sure you get this cup to go over that handle and fall into place. There's a groove there. Then that back hook will fall in place, and then you can snap your door panel down and start installing your screws. And there you have it, the window's installed. Now you could clean anything off the outside of the glass with a razor blade, and if your glass has tint, you should use a mild solution to clean the inside of the glass. Roll your window up and down a couple times real slow. Make sure your seal's set right. Now, sad to say, if you had glass broken on your vehicle, there is no such thing as you've vacuumed enough or too much. Just vacuum the particles out of the carpet. Just keep vacuuming everywhere you can find. You'll find little glass shards. You don't want that stuff to splinter into your skin or any of your passengers.
If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.